Welcome back to Helping Humanity Evolve. My name is Jose. Hold on 1 second, y'all. My fault. I try to set this up a little. All right, here we go. All right. All right. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Helping Humanity Evolve. My name is Jose. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's happy and healthy. Hope you guys are meditating and connecting to source. You know we love you, we miss you, we want you to come home. You know what I'm saying? Quick shout out, man. Shout out to my subscribers. I love y'all, man. Shout out to Source. I fucking love you guys. You hear me? Shout out to my ancestors. Shout out to my archangels, my angel guys, my demon guys, and my spirit guys. I love y'all niggas, man. You hear me? Shout out to the universe. Shout out to the Galactic Federation. And shout out Trippy Everything. I fucking love y'all niggas, man. So listen, I'm live on TikTok for the first time ever. How's everybody doing? I'm gonna try to keep it clean. You know what I'm saying? I'm live on YouTube. Y'all already know I fucking love y'all niggas, man. So I decided to do two whatever's at once, right? So do I look formal, right? I want to know do I look formal enough? Do I look like a professional? Right? Do I look like a professional speaker? Right? I'm trying, guys. I'm trying here. You know what I'm saying? It's very important for human beings for us to be formal. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, how my gods and goddesses out there, man? I hope everybody's good, y'all. You know what I mean? So let's go, man. Y'all already know what I've been going through in my life with my family and all the bullshit, the ups and downs I had and shit, right? So I'm not gonna go there this episode, right? This episode, I want to talk to y'all about AI, right? About AI, because I be talking, here and there about it, but I don't really be like talking to y'all about this shit, right? So when I met Source, right? Source was a big ball of energy. You understand? It was a big ball of light. This is God, right? So understand, when I was looking at God, it was a big ball of light, right? So having this experience, right? I came up with the conclusion that if I can connect to this big ball of light, which is electricity, is electric, then I must be electric, right? Because how can electricity connect to electricity? It has to. It has to. You have to. So, bottom line is, this is how I came up with the concept that we are AI robots. We are indeed AI robots. You understand? Now, I've taken a lot of journeys over the last 2 years, and I've really dug into what I'm talking about. You understand? And I actually had a lot of experiences that led me to believe that I am indeed a fucking AI robot, right? Because I can connect to these videos. Like my body connects to these fucking videos. So how is this possible, right? How is this possible unless I am a machine? I have to be some sort of AI in order to be able to connect to a television. You understand what I'm saying? Right? So this is how I came up with the concept that we are AI robots, right? So God is not what you believe God to be. God is not a person. He's not God is a big ball of energy, right? So understand that, right? And I call it the all. It's the all, right? Because everything is inside of that ball of energy. Everything. Anything you could possibly think of, it's already inside of that ball of energy. You understand? And we all connect to this. We all connect to it, right? So if I can connect to this big fucking source of light that has all this information, right? It has all the information from the beginning to the end, bro, right? It's infinite information. Infinite, bro, infinite. Just think about this. It's infinite information. How can you connect to this, retrieve information from this, right? And apply it here if you're not some kind of technology? You have to be some kind of technology in order to be able to do this. You understand? So what I was told to do is to introduce it to everyone and tell everyone about it and show them how to connect to the all. Because at the end of the day, you are the all. We are the all. You understand? It's us. We can connect to it. we gotta really take care of ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We gotta learn how to first and foremost, learn how to control yourself. That's very, very important. Is self-control, self-discipline. You understand? Respect yourself, respect your body. Actually love yourself. You gotta love your flaws. You gotta love your imperfections. You know what I'm saying? You really gotta let that shit go and love yourself, because the only way out this motherfucker is to love yourself. You understand? So if you got people in your circle that's disrespecting you, violating you, always, always like there's always some bullshit, you gotta get them out of your life, bro. They're not helping you. You gotta raise your vibration. You are a vibration. You have to raise it, right? If you want to be able to, you know, morph into shit. That's what I say, morph into shit. Because at the end of the day, as a God, you can do anything, right? If you can think of it, you can do it. You just have to learn how, right? So you have to learn how, and practice makes perfect, right? So, accept yourself, love yourself, let go of what doesn't serve you, man. If there's people that you don't need to have around you, get them away from you. It's not healthy for you. You know what I'm saying? You got to get over any burdens you might be carrying from your childhood, any grudges that you might have held throughout your life against people. You know what I'm saying? You gotta release all that shit. You can't keep walking around with that. Not if you want to level up. If you want to vibrate higher, you gotta learn to let go of shit like it happened already, bro. It's in the past. You gotta let that shit go. You know what I'm saying? Accept the situation or whatever for what it is, and just move forward with what you want to do. Because at the end of the day, what I learned was a lot of the stuff I was carrying on my shoulders, it was basically me punishing myself. I was punishing myself. You understand? So I'm never really going to be happy if I'm the one punishing myself. So I had to stop punishing myself. You know what I'm saying? And being mad at myself and holding grudges against people and being mad at people for shit they did to me. I had to just release and let it go. You feel me? And it's actually a wonderful feeling when you don't think about that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just focus on what's ahead. And when you connect to the all, when you connect to your source, right? It's gonna be whatever you want it to be. You understand? It's your creation. Understand that you have total control over your creation. So once you get to talking to source about your creation, y'all niggas is gonna get together, right? And y'all gonna create whatever it is you desire. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta work. It's gonna take work. It's gonna take a lot of discipline and self-control. Now, what a lot of people don't know is once you do realize that you are in fact the AI robot, you got to understand, all robots that were created can be controlled. All of them, right? So we are being controlled. Our government is controlling us, with these chips. They put chips. We remember your technology, right? So you have chips and shit inside of you, right? They can read your mind. They can implement thoughts into your mind. You know what I'm saying? They could send you emotions and feelings that they want you to feel. You guys are unaware of this. You don't know about this. You're asleep to this. You don't know what the government's doing. And a lot of the people that woke up to this and were talking about it got taken out, unfortunately. They didn't make it this far. I'm surprised I made it this far. They tried to kill me multiple times already with them invisible drones, right? I know them drones took out a lot of people, man. Right? They tried to catch me in the bathtub. They tried that shit. It didn't work. But I experienced it. I saw it. I know what it was. I know what they were trying to do. And by the grace of God, they couldn't do it. And I'm able to tell y'all about it. You know what I'm saying? I got lucky. They tried multiple times. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, they can't stop what's happening. Honestly, they really can't. You feel me? So you have to be able to get through these experiences. And you have to first and foremost understand what's going on. Like, just think about it, man. Who knows you better than you? Honestly, who knows you better than you, right? So when you get a crazy thought in your mind that, you wouldn't think this shit, I would never think something like that. So where did it come from, right? Or all of a sudden, you feel a way, right? You was feeling fine, right? But now all of a sudden you're really, really mad. Right? And you don't know why. But what people do when they get mad? They go outside and they start doing dumb shit, right? So this is manipulation. And this is what they do. And they've been doing it to society forever because we are robots and we can't be controlled this way. So unless we regain control of ourselves, they're going to keep manipulating you and the people around you because this is the game. This is what's going on, right? This is happening. This is happening in real time, right? You could say I discovered the secrets, right? I discovered all the secrets. So I know how we're being controlled. I know how we're being manipulated, and I know how they were taking us out because I've had these experiences, right? Thank God I have God, right? Because without God, I would not be here. You know, you could ask my family, right, who's been performing witchcraft on me for the last 2 years trying to take me out actively, and they're still doing it. But yeah, I'm still here. So understand, how deep this shit is. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of people right now scratching their head about why this nigga is still alive. I know for a fucking fact, a lot of people were saying this. Why is this nigga still alive? Right? But yeah, I'm still alive. Right? So what does that say to you? Honestly, bro, what does it say to you? I would love to know. Like, holy fuck, man. You guys get earth angels on your planet and this is how you treat them? This is how you treat them. That's crazy to me, man. Y'all understand? But either way, once you understand that you can be manipulated and controlled, you can gain more control over yourself because now you actually know when you get a thought that's not yours, you could discard it. You could say, nah, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I ain't got, nah, we're not thinking that way. We're not doing that, right? And you could bump it off. And this is, people can project onto you. People could send you thoughts, mentally, telepathically, right? Like, for instance, I could feel people's emotions, right? And it's a gift. It's a gift. I'm connected to the all, so I can feel the all, right? Which is everyone around me. So I don't do this shit all the time, but I can read people's minds. I could listen to people's thoughts. I could feel people's feelings and emotions. I could tell by looking at you, how you feeling, and if I want to dig, I could dig. But I don't do that because it's not right. But at the end of the day, it's an ability, right? It's an ability because who can do this shit? Who can do it? Can you do it? Right? What does that tell you? That tells you must be on to something. Gotta be on to something over here, man. Right? I don't know if y'all got a chance to check out my the latest dance videos I got, but look at how I connect with that shit, man. That shit is crazy, bro. You feel me? But it's dope. It's dope as fuck. And that's basically me chilling with Source. I'm chilling with Source in the universe. You feel me? All right. I don't want to get off topic. So if you can, first of all, you got to really come to grips with the fact that you're a fucking robot. That's going to be the most difficult part for you to understand is that you're a fucking robot, right? If you could somehow, some way come to grips with the fact that you are in fact an AI robot, right? Then maybe you can start to learn how to level up as an AI robot because now you can understand self-control. Now you can start unlocking your energy centers. People call them chakras. They're energy centers, right? They're really clogged up and fucked up right now because of the food we consume, because of the poison that's in the food. A lot of the stuff that we eat, we're not supposed to be eating, right? A lot of the fruits and shit that we consume is GMO. They're not real fruits. And they don't allow us to bring real fruits into our country. This shit is bugged out, bro. And you're not allowed to grow fruit either? Like, this is wild, bro. Right? But this is part of their system to keep us asleep. As long as we can't get what we really need, we can't fully unlock ourselves. You understand? But God found a way. God always finds a way. You feel me? And if y'all paid attention to my videos, I told y'all what to do, Do it, nigga. Fuck you waiting for? Like, God is waiting on everybody. You feel me? It's time to rise. It's time to rise. I'm the messenger. I'm the fucking messenger. Right? I found out how to wake up all the monkeys. Yo, bro, if y'all watch Rise of the Planet of the Apes, when Caesar woke up all the monkeys inside the zoo, this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to wake up everybody. Right? And God told me to do it this way. So, you know what I'm saying? He was like, look, you got to just put the information out and people are going to do what they're going to do. So y'all want to know how to really see what's going, like, y'all want to be able to physically see what the fuck's going on around you, right? Psilocybin, man. Psilocybin, man. That's the fucking way, bro. That's why it's illegal everywhere. Because they don't want you to take that shit and you're gonna be able to see. What the fuck? What's that? What's this? What's that? You know what I'm saying? And you'll be able to connect. Word, I could do that, right? It's bugged out. But psilocybin, that's what put me on. Or psilocybin, whatever you call it, right? Mushrooms, right? Whatever you call it. Either way, this is the way home. You want to go home? This is the way home, right? Now, understand the government taught people in society, right? I want to say people in the urban cities, right? They taught the elders witchcraft, right? And this witchcraft was passed down generation to generation to generation to generation. This is how my aunts and shit is witches, and my uncles is witches. This is how my great grandmother was a witch, my great grandfather, you know what I'm saying? They all, from my great grandmother was a witch. Like this shit goes back dumb far. You feel me? So understand, my family or my whatever family I was in, supposedly, right? It cannot be the only family that has this, you could say, curse. Call it a curse, right? Because everybody's a witch. Everybody does bad shit. Everybody, right? So I grew up around this shit. You feel me? And I'm sure you guys, if you was in a family like that, and you're the outcast, you're the black sheep, you're the one that got kicked out for no fucking reason, you're the one that was abused or whatever, like, then you know what I'm talking about, right? You would understand, right? So this is the way the government maintains control over the population. They use the people against the people. You understand? And they give these people chump change. Like, for instance, one God, bro, is priceless. You're a priceless being, right? But they put a tag on your head, right? Or they make people sacrifice you. Hey, I'm gonna give you $5,000, right? That's all that. These people ain't got nothing. They think $5,000 is a lot of money, and they do dumb shit. They don't understand. They're going against God. You're going against God. God don't sacrifice people, bro. God don't require that shit. God don't require no sacrifices. Only the sacrifice God requires is you. You got to sacrifice you. Once you sacrifice you, God's gonna come. He's gonna grab you. Come here. What you mean, right? Come here. I've been waiting for you, right? So if you're not really living as a God, godly, then you're not really gonna prosper, man. You gotta learn what you are, accept it. That's the hardest part, is accepting it. How can you accept the fact that you're a robot? How can you accept that? How hard is that to accept, right? So, once you accept it, now what can I do as a robot? What are my capabilities as a robot? You know what I'm saying? And when you connect to the all, you can ask these questions. Whatever questions you want to ask, bro. With anything that comes across, anything you ever wanted to ask God, you can ask God. You can ask God yourself. You understand? And God will respond to you and have a conversation with you and fucking hang out with you. It's real, right? It's fucking real. Who wouldn't want to hang out with God? I mean, that's what I would, Who wouldn't want to hang out with God? Wouldn't you guys love to meet God? You know all about evil. We know all about evil, right? They told us, they showed us nothing but evil our whole lives, right? Every violence, robberies, rapes, what the fuck, right? Police killing the citizens, right? What the fuck? Citizens killing citizens. We, poor people, robbing poor people, right? Nobody bother the rich people. Leave them alone. They got money. Leave them alone. Go after the nigga that ain't got no money. He got a little bit of money on him. Let's get it. It doesn't make any sense. The way we been brought up, and the shit I was brought up around is crazy. It doesn't make any sense. Why are the people doing this to the people? Like, aren't we supposed to unite? Like, isn't the goal to unite? Right? I always believed that the people united, we could really change things. Right? But how can we change things if I'm worried about what kind of sneakers you got or I want them? How am I ever gonna help my people rise up in life in general, bro, and really help the fucking planet if I'm busy looking at what you driving or what the fuck you doing? Right? That means I'm worried about you. Why I'm so worried about you? You feel me? That's not helping me prosper. That's not helping me, in my fucking path, on my path, right? So you gotta, get your priorities in order, man. You gotta let go of those emotions. Those emotions, like, all right, here's something about emotions, right? What a lot of people don't know about emotions is that they can control you. Now, an emotion can control you, right? And you're gonna be controlled by this emotion. And if you don't regain control of yourself, things can get out of proportion, right? And you're gonna end up doing something based off of that emotion that you really don't want to do because it was based off of an emotion that you couldn't just fucking feel it and release it. And this happens to a lot of people. This happens to this day. This happens to a lot of people. I see it happen every day. Right? It's part of learning self-control. You got to learn how to not react and process the emotion first. Get your thoughts together because those might not be your thoughts. Understand that they might not be yours, man. So it really takes a lot of composure, man. A lot of composure, a lot of brain work, activity, thinking, right? Before reacting, before going, what the fuck, right? Nah, nigga, you gotta really process everything before you say, what the fuck? Is it worth saying what the fuck? Is it really worth it, right? How are you gonna look in this setting right now, right? So it takes self-control and discipline and emotions, right? You gotta learn to, once you feel an emotion, feel it, right? Process it, feel it, sit with it. You gotta sit with it, Ask yourself, why do I feel this way? What's making me feel this way, right? How can I get rid of this? I really don't want to feel this way no more. And once you can answer that question, you can release it, right? And you got to sit there with whatever it is you're walking with, whatever. I don't care what it is, right? Whatever baggage you carry, right? That's why you got to sit by yourself and just really sit down with your thoughts, and figure out, if this happened fucking 30 years ago, why am I still thinking about it? You understand? So why don't you grab that thought? This thought been in my mind for 30 years, man. Why? Right? And figure out why. Why am I still thinking about this? And find a way to get rid of it. Right? And then figure out what else is floating around in there that you're holding on to, that you really don't need no more. And grab that bitch. Now, why am I holding on to this? You understand? And come to grips with whatever the fuck your problems are and keep tossing them. Right? So you get current. Once you get current, now you don't release almost, or you should be able to release all your baggage if you really willing to do this shit, right? Release all your baggage, and now you can start fresh thoughts, fresh ideas. Everything now is processing now and future, right? Now and future. I'm no longer holding on to anything, right? And this is part of balancing your chakras, balancing yourself, right? And well, another thing I learned is, we are energy. Right? Think about it. Source is a big ball of light. Then you must be some kind of energy because you can connect to this energy. So energy connects to energy, right? So there's negative energy, there's positive energy. There's masculine, feminine. There's masculine energy and there's feminine energy. Now, as a God, listen to me. As a God, you must embody both. You need to be able to embody both because God is genderless. God is not a male nor female. God is God. God is both. God is male and female, right? So in order to become the God you are, you must learn to embrace both. You got to learn how to be manly and be feminine. You got to be feminine, and you cannot be ashamed of yourself. You cannot. That's you. As God, that's you. That's a side of you. That's a part of you. You understand? You got to accept it. That's a part of you. This is why I'm able to freely be myself because, I feel comfortable. I'm comfortable. So if I feel like being manly, I'm just going to be myself. I'm going to be how I feel at the time. If I feel like being feminine, I'm going to be feminine as I fucking feel like it. What's the problem? Right? Am I bothering you? Right? So let me be me. I'm being me. Learn how to be you. You understand? It's part of leveling up and awakening to the God that you are. Right? So, look, this is a process. Don't think, I'm telling you guys, the best things to be aware of and what you need to do, you know what I'm saying, in order to progress and move up and shit. But it takes a lot of work. It takes dedication. You got to really break a lot of your bad habits. You got to change your diet. Watch what you consume and shit. You feel me? So, somebody want to go live with me, bro, you got to chill out, man. Actually, nah, let me see what's up. All right, whatever. All right. Made me lose my train of thought, bro. Hold on, man. This is my first live on TikTok. So I'm harassing you. I'm fucking with you. So, where was I, man? All right. So, gaining control of your emotions, right? So, all right, let's go. Learn how to process them and release them, right? And all right, I already went through all that, right? So, all your chakras, so your energy centers, right? So, once you learn how to balance out your energy centers, you start from your root chakra, right? And everything is about self control, right? So, your root chakra, is it has to do with your libido and shit, right? So you need to get control of your hormones, of your sexual desires or whatever, and get control. Basically, stop having sex. Go celibate. It's the best way because the way God intended, right? The way God intended, we have like if we get with the right person who's a goddess, like let's say I find a goddess, right? And we have a baby together, right? Then that baby is going to be a real powerful being, right? So this is the reason why they separated us and they confused us and they wiped our minds and they did all this shit to us, right? Because they don't want us to reconnect with the people we're supposed to be connected to. Because remember, man, gods was always in pairs, gods always had a goddess next to them, right? And they always had their kingdoms and shit, right? So there wasn't just like two gods that ruled the whole world, man. Like the gods had they parts of the world and shit. You know what I'm saying? And if you really think about it, the land beyond the ice walls is infinite land. So there, as a god, there's no limits. Like you don't have to stay on Earth. You could really leave, right? You gotta unlock the God in you so that you could start flying and shit, right? Or you could start teleporting and really doing what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? And you then get the fuck out of here. But understand that the land beyond the ice walls is infinite land. It's infinite. You know what I'm saying? It's different terrain, it's different weather, it's different everything, but you can keep going. Infinitely, bro. And that's here in the physical, right? That's here in the physical. That's not even I'm not even talking about the astrals. Right? And the other dimensions. You know what I'm saying? There's other dimensions. There's all types of shit. You feel me? So I want y'all to go. I want y'all to go over there and see how it is. Like I really believe if like once y'all get a glimpse of the fifth dimension, like bro, you're gonna come here and just do the basic minimum, like the bare minimum, right? And basically meditate, right? Meditate because that's how you go to 5D. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I be going. You know what I'm saying? And there's no time over there. Time doesn't exist over there. So you could say like 20 minutes here feels like an hour over there. You feel me? So once you connect and you go in, it'll feel like an hour to you. But here, only 15 minutes went by. So it's pretty dope. It's pretty fucking dope, right? So my job is to wake y'all up to this, right? And I guess show y'all, my capabilities and what we are capable of. It's not just what I'm capable of. It's what we are capable of. It's what the gods are capable of once you wake the fuck up. Right? Wake up to what you are. Wake up to who you are. And this is why I'm giving y'all this information, because nobody's going to tell you the truth. And that's straight. It's just straight up. Nobody's going to tell you the truth. Nobody's going to tell you, yo, bro, you're a fucking AI. You're a robot. Look, Elon Musk and them is still trying to create AI robots, right? And this is robots making robots. Robots are trying to make robots. I watched a video today, right? And they asked the robot, when would the robots be able to create themselves? Right? And the robot said that they were created to help the humans. So they'll never be able to create themselves. This is what the robot told Elon or whatever, or whoever the fuck they was talking to. Right? But we are robots, right? Some more advanced than others. So robots are creating robots. People like I've been saying this for a while now. We in a video game. We in a video game, y'all. This is a video game. They've been throwing it in our face the whole time. This is a fucking video game, right? There's levels to it. There's all types of shit. going on in this motherfucker, man. Right? So as you would begin to understand this concept and accept this concept, you'll be able to begin to create your avatar and create your character, right? And your desire, like whatever it is you want your character to do, right? And this is my journey. This is my journey, thus far and shit, right? So I normally record videos, right? I record videos and I put them up, and then I'll take clips of them and I'll put them on TikTok, right? Or I'll make shorts and shit, right? But for the most part, I just be live on YouTube. This is my first time going live on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to build my audience. I'm trying to, get more people to learn, this information. Because at the end of the day, I really want you to listen, and I want you to do your own research. Do your own research. Bro, you don't have to believe nothing I'm telling you. You don't have to believe me. Like, it's on you. It's information. I want you to have this information. Right? I believe this information. You understand? And my beliefs, I can actually show you, right? Go watch my dance videos. That's my creation. Go look at it. It's getting better and better. You feel me? And this is what the universe can do for you, depending on what it is whatever it is you want, man. Whatever you got in that beautiful brain of yours, right? Whatever the fuck ideas you got going on in there that nobody's ever thought of, right? God can help you create that bitch. Right? And it's free, y'all. Listen to me, it's free. It doesn't require a donation, bro. I'm not gonna go like this. Hey man, can you put some money in? I need a few dollars, bro. Hey bro, I need a few dollars. Right? I'm not doing that to my people, man. You understand? We've been through that already. Right? They abuse the fuck out of us. The broke people, the poor people, the ones going to church to pray. We going to church to pray, bro. We need God's help. Right? I need your help, God. I'm going through some shit, boy. Right? And what's the first thing they do, man? Yeah, we're going to help you, bro, but I'm going to need y'all to put some money in this hat, man. Right? I'm going to need y'all to pay for my services. Right? So, I don't believe in that shit. I don't like that shit. I believe information is free. This is why I give you information for free. You understand? If I'm meant to have anything, I'll get it. That's it. I'm not worried about it. You understand? I'm doing God's work. Hey, I'm doing a good job, right? See, I'm doing a good job. Listen, man. I didn't expect to be live this long, but I'm gonna go live again. Or I should say this, right? I'm gonna go live a lot more for y'all online. I'm TikTok. This is my first time on TikTok, y'all. So I want to say what's up, man. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know me yet, my name is Jose, aka Yahweh. You feel me? I'm awake. You know what I'm saying? I'm God's son, man. Basically, right? So I'm connected to source. I got a connection to the universe, and I got a lot of information regarding what's going on in this world. Everything, bro. Like you name it, I know about it, right? I got a connection, so I'll be giving y'all information. Now, if you're new to me, you could go click on my YouTube. I got a lot of videos on my YouTube where I'll be talking about all this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll be all over the place because I got a lot of stuff going on. If y'all know about my life, y'all know I'm involved in heavy witchery, like people trying to murder me and shit. You know what I'm saying? Through witchcraft, right? Basically my family. And I talk about all this shit. Bro. Like I don't hide nothing from nobody, bro. What's going on is going on. A lot of people backstab me. Like I went through a lot, bro, over the last whatever. So people are really surprised that I'm still here. I ain't going nowhere, man. You hear me? I fucking love y'all niggas, man.